communicate effectively, and about who's running their life, a true self or a false self. So unawareness and ignorance are core reasons people have relationship problems. Part of the result of those two factors is people don't know what they need. They often haven't identified, what do I need from you? What do you need from me? So unknown needs are a major factor, an ingredient of relationship problems. The third of three factors in most relationship problems is people do not know how to problem solve. That's a learned skill. It's one of 7 skills you need to know to have satisfying relationships. You can learn all 7 skills in lesson 2 in my free, non-commercial, ad-free website. 7 skills in lesson 2. The last one is problem solving. If you have relationship problems with various people, I propose you don't yet know how to problem solve. Instead, you and your partner probably do some popular things called arguing, fighting, avoiding, pleading, hinting, demanding, manipulating, controlling, ignoring, numbing out, denying. Do you use any of those strategies? Those are all lose-lose strategies, meaning neither partner gets their core needs met. So people don't know how to problem solve. So what can you do to solve your relationship problems with anybody? The very first step is to use awareness and say, I have a problem. It's surprising how many people don't even acknowledge that. They just say, I feel bad. Well, why is that? Well, I just feel bad. Acknowledge, without shame, without guilt, without blame, I have a problem. The next thing to do, which I suspect you've never done or rarely, is what I call do a self-check, S-E-L-F. A major reason that people don't get along with each other, and people sometimes don't get along with themselves, is they are ruled by what can be called a false self. That's a separate topic and a separate video. What I'm advocating here is make the habit of checking in general and when you have a problem. Who's running my life? My true self or a false self? If the answer is a false self, you have a bigger problem than a relationship with someone else. So learn how to free your true self to rule your life. Once you assess yourself, assess your partner with compassion, not scorn, not blame. Who's running my relationship partner's life? A true self, a specific way of telling, or a false self? If your partner is ruled by a false self, your options about resolving your relationship problems are limited. See my video about how to get along with difficult people to see your options. If, in the best of worlds, your true self and their true self are running your respective personalities, do an attitude check. You're using awareness, check your attitude. There are 3 possibilities. My needs are more important than yours to me right now. Or, my needs are less important to me than yours right now. The best of 3 possible attitudes is, here and now, I really feel your needs are just as important as mine. If you have that attitude, your odds are the best for resolving your problem. If you have either of the other attitudes, your odds are low. So do a self-check, do an attitude check. Another option you have, which can be very powerful, is review your Bill of Rights, Bill of Personal Rights. You probably don't have one. See the article in lesson 4 in my website to illustrate what is a Bill of Personal Rights. It's the fundamental set of beliefs that we all need in order to be effective asserters. You can't solve your problems, meaning fill your needs, unless you assert your needs. That's a skill that you can learn in lesson 2. So, be clear on your rights as a dignified, worthy human being, regardless of your age, your gender, your status, your title. And as you do that, be aware that your problem partner has got exactly the same rights as you. You're truly equal in dignity. Other things may differ, but not your dignity. The next step is use skill number 2 in lesson number 2. Dig down and identify specifically what do you need from your partner. What's causing your discomfort? There is another video called Ingredients of an Effective Relationship. I forget the title, but it's something like that. Take a look at that video. It outlines for you standard needs we all have in order to make satisfying relationships. Things like, I need respect. I need to trust you. I need you to trust me. I need you to confide in me. I need companionship. I need stimulation. Things like that. We all need them. So dig down and identify which of your basic needs with this other person is not being filled. Then, because you believe their needs are just as important as yours, estimate, well, what does my partner need from me? If you don't know, ask. They may or may not know. Help them identify what they need from you. If they say, well, I don't need anything from you, I'm okay with you.